Y'all, I only went live because it's 5:21, right? I screenshotted this at 5:20, but my phone is on 2%. When it said my battery died, my phone was on 5% when I was just on the live, right? So then it just died mysteriously and went to it said zero. There was like 519, 518. It wasn't it wasn't that much. So how does my phone go from 0 to 2%? Y'all just seen when it ended, right? Like when it ended, that basically because it. Listen, my phone was on 5% when I was doing all that talking on a little live. When it had died, I mean when it went out, they said it died because it said zero. Like it was on 5 when I was talking. I know it was on 5, but it died as if it was on zero. That's what disconnected the live. So when I get back on it, I'm like, hold on, let me screenshot this shit. Cause if my phone on zero, it dies when it's on zero, right? Why the hell would it be on 2%? And y'all been rocking with me since sliced bread. Usually when it die, it don't get on 2% that goddamn quick, do it? So did it really go from 5 to 0? No, it went from it was at 5% and they did something to cut that shit out. I don't know what they did because I'm not them. But come on, I just got right back on here and I screenshotted it. The only reason why I get right back is because I wanted to screenshot that my phone say 2% at what time. 5:20 is when I screenshotted it and then boom, it turned 5:21. So I said, let me get on live. So when I was on live saying 5:21, it probably could have been turning 5:22. The only reason why I'm saying this because you got haters. So I'm saying telling you. As soon as the live cut off, I said, let me take screenshots. Because all I did was turn my phone back on. I'm like, what the fuck? 2%? 2%? Why would you die? How can you die with 2%? I know my phone. My phone don't do that. Let me see what it's on now. Because I just thought about that. Let me see what it's on. It's still on 2%. Let me screenshot this. It's 5:24. Let me screenshot this. 2%. Boom. 5:24. It's still on 2%. So what they doing? Not letting it charge. This a new charger. Like my homeboy said, here, use this. And then I took it from out the plug and even put it inside my box. So it's connected to my little power box that I got. This little portable charger. This is sad. And I got like 3 chargers. 3 brand new fucking chargers. And they listen, none of my chargers don't be bent up and put it inside no fucking pocketbook. There's no need. You can look at my chargers. They're not bent up. I don't roll my shit up like that. Telling you, it's the fake elite. What am I on here doing? Empowering you to be yourself. And people say, well, why would they fuck with your life? Because that means you would tap into your God or your goddess energy if you were one, you nitwit. But you're not. So to the real gods and goddesses, please be your authentic self. I don't care who it is. It's not a mountain too high. We're going to fight and fight with all our might to only love ourselves and fuck everything in sight that make us do not want to love ourselves. Damn. Don't go up against your fucking self. Let me find out you over there disliking yourself and you the motherfucker that's supposed to invent some flavorful drink because they got poison Pepsi and shit like that. Let me find out that you was supposed to put my alternative out. I'm gonna beat that ass spiritually. See, that's what I'm doing. See, y'all don't. Let me put y'all in on a little secret. See, if your ass is supposed to have awakened to invent or create something, and it was to better help me, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I'm gonna fuck your ass up spiritually. I'm gonna fuck your ass up spiritually. Fuck your ass up spiritually. Fuck your ass up. Cause let me find the fuck out your dumb ass over here fucking off. And you was supposed to have invented something that's tasty. That's an alternative for me drinking Pepsi. Baby, when I'm gonna catch you in a D, and I know you like the D, bitch, I ain't talking about the truth. Boy, I'm talking about fifth dimension, sixth dimension. And I'm gonna light your ass up. Cause what the fuck is you doing? Pour into yourself. When God Almighty see you loving yourself, then God Almighty starts sprinkling that shit on you. What is that? That divinity. These little youngers out here talking about oral, they don't even know what oral means spiritually. They done turned that shit to a fashion sense. That's why I tell you, oral is something of sacredness. Y'all can't let them take our divinity and use it as if it's a trend or something. No, bitch. The kids don't know what aura is. Motherfuckers start stuttering talking about they losing aura. But out there stealing. No, bitch, you stealing is what's making you lose aura. Nobody give a fuck about your stuttering. You're stealing. You're lying. That's what make you lose aura. Y'all out here like, motherfuckers out here talking about, man, I can't get this and that. I done lost aura. Where do y'all think y'all got aura from? Like, y'all just be using shit and don't never do the research on it. That's why I just step back and be like, all these people just, how y'all feel so comfortable to just be using stuff, doing stuff, and don't know the origin, the history, or nothing behind it? Y'all just stupid. Y'all just follow anything. I can go, listen, I'm keeping the band. I can go overseas, right? And it can be people that's nice to me. They can be fucking nice to me. They can say, hey, you want to come over here and see? Hold up, motherfucker. Hold up. What is this? They start putting out dolls and shit. Y'all be just sitting it down. They start drinking. You just to be sitting there. I'm not doing none of that shit. Me no need, me no disrespect, but no fuck no. You can't disrespect me to please you. Y'all crazy as hell. Somebody say, hey, this is a doll. We gonna sit here. Y'all would really like y'all be too open to stuff. I gotta read. I gotta I gotta learn. I gotta know something. I can't just like I'm a sporadic person. Like I can just wing it sometimes. You feel me? But that's the energy call for it. Stuff like that. Nah, baby. Hell no. Y'all go overseas on vacation, start taking on people's shit, coaches and stuff. Got me fucked up. I go over there to Hawaii. The way that I am, I'm spiritual. You ain't about to put one of them things on my goddamn head, baby. I don't give a fuck. They can say, oh, that's disrespect. Why I ain't coming to Hawaii? I know y'all like, damn, is you dead? I'm dead ass. If they got a law where they say you can't come inside their stuff unless you let them put one of them things around your neck, I won't be going to Hawaii. That's not going to piss me off, make me feel no type of way. And I'm not going to talk no shit about them. Still a beautiful state. I mean, still a beautiful country. I just want to be over there. And it's like when the water come up, like when the water evaporate, y'all gonna see that certain stuff ain't really what it is. Cause like where Alaska and certain stuff at, like all that, it's more land to it. Like that map is shitty as hell. Like it really is, y'all. It's shitty. Like they got like they done you know how like when people buy a pool and they put water in it. And I know y'all like, how can they do that? I don't know, man. It's systems and stupid shit that they got. You gotta ask them. They done did some shit like made man-made flooding and kept it going through machines or something. AI technology. Mm. I know what the fuck I know. I know what the fuck I see. I done know this shit since I was young because I don't know, just reading, watching stuff, and really, it's like I could be watching the same shit that everybody else watching. It's that I don't see the same shit. And we could all be watching the same shit. That's why I get on here, to make sure that y'all don't go up against yourself. You gotta figure out who you is. They don't want you to do that. They want you to be spiritually stuck, to be a slave to them. Because if you don't figure out who you are, that means you they slave. I ain't talking about physically, I'm talking about spiritually. Like you gotta break free. You gotta break free from all this shit that they told you physical. If it don't put no smile on your face, then they don't fuck with you. Anything that wanna backstab you, snake you, do anything is not for you. Titles belong on cars, movies, and books. I'm telling you, people that got love for you is gonna be nice and kind to you. And you don't gotta worry about no shady shit. Those be the people that you be nice and you take care of. You don't take care of people who belittle you or who make you sad or who don't, you feel me? Like you gotta live, not die. So if I'm making you sad, like if I'm over there, like if me and you chilling and I'm making you sad, then you shouldn't be around me. But if you come around me and you happy, what that mean? That's somebody that's what I'm saying, like it's elementary. Y'all be, because of the title, you be wanting to keep somebody around, but you ain't got no, but, but you're not happy. You're not really happy, like you cannot count yourself out. This is why God Almighty put me out here. Because when you look out into the world, well, from my eye, y'all count yourself out. Can't do that. When you count yourself in, you start creating. You start being an inventor of your own energy, your own craft. That's divination. There's a teacher. And it ain't numerous of teachers. You ain't ever heard me say teachers. You heard me say you heard me say the teacher of divination. Cause motherfuckers, I don't know why people don't be their authentic self. That's why I'm telling you, when you unlock what's within you, baby, you gonna encourage other people to be their authentic self. Why? Cause you done unlocked yours. You gonna feel the need to make sure other people be their authentic self. It's gonna be contagious. Cause we're on a hamster wheel of purity. You feel me? So when you start loving yourself and you unlock that and you see somebody that's going up against themselves, you're gonna encourage them. Why? Cause look where it put you. You got peace of mind, all this. You around good vibes, good energy. Anything try to happen towards you, it can't. Because you got DP. What's that? Divine protection. You got God Almighty backing you. From the front, side, everywhere. All you got to do is call on God Almighty. You got access. Meaning when you cry, oh, it's on. You a purity. You can walk around and say, oh, God Almighty don't play about me. Why? You your authentic self. You did not deny yourself. God Almighty said, by being your authentic self, you're going to live life. When you deny who you are, you, like I'm telling y'all let society tell you what living life is. Let me tell you what living life is. Living life is when you can get up, right, and you can go eat you some fruit, some vegetables, drink you some water. You say you got kids. You see your kids play and they healthy. Your wife, your husband, your dog, your cats, any type of animals, whatever it is. And you around good vibes. There's no stress. There's no worry. There's no nothing. It's good vibes. Why? Because you're living. You don't have no choice but to live. Y'all not experiencing life because you died. And then you letting them put y'all on a fast pace. Man, you're a divine being. You're a god or a goddess. Slow and steady wins the race. They trying to rush y'all, speed y'all up. If you slow and steady wins the race, come on. They trying to push y'all on some shit. make you dislike yourself, force all this shit on you, all this stuff, new makeup, BBLs, all this stuff. Y'all ain't living, you dying. You in a rush to go nowhere fast. You in a rush to die fast. I bet you if you ever took time, it don't even gotta take that long. You can just take a minute and just take a deep breath and then let that shit out. Like y'all be doing too much. When you pour into yourself, God Almighty shifts the energy. That's law. What law is that? Divine law. If I tell you I bring truth and justice, wouldn't that tell you I know about the laws? When I first came out, people laughed. They're not laughing no more. Don't you be dumb because you're new. Go do your own research. Go ask God Almighty first. And then you do your research. I don't give a fuck. But I'm for certain you'll come back. I am for certain. Here they go.